turn on our camera first, and we will play the introduction first from the other students. Are you guys ready? Hello.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's start it now, and I will play the video for us.
Hi everyone, it's Carel Joy B. Peras from the Philippines, also taking a Bachelor of Arts in Mass Communication at Negros Oriental State University. So I am going to discuss to you about the cultural significance of the movie Aberdeen. The movie Aberdeen highlights the cultural significance of Hong Kong's identity, showcasing generational struggles and the fusion of tradition and modernity in rapidly changing society. So Aberdeen shows a Hong Kong family's attempt to face dilemmas in changing values and identity through personal struggles by the Cheung family. So each character can be considered a representation of a different generation, together with the reflecting generational tensions exactly comparable to the deeper identity crisis of Hong Kong as it continues to wrestle with both Eastern and Western influence. So from a small territory of Hong Kong, this film bases itself on the Aberdeen district and symbolizes the fusion of the traditional and the modern city life. And it thus deals with themes such as mental health, career, stress, and the potentiality of conflicts between family, organization, or obligation and individual fulfillment. Presenting such a picture of family discord followed by reconciliation, Aberdeen presents a culturally rich perspective on complexities of family and identity in a changing society.
Okay, and there is another video of introduction.
Hello everyone, my name is Niña Flores and I am from Negros Oriental State University main campus taking up Bachelor of Arts in Communication, and I'm about to introduce to you the overview of the movie Aberdeen. Aberdeen is released in 2014 and directed by Cheung. It is a poignant exploration of life in a unique district of Hong Kong. This film features a star-studded cast, including Gigi Long, Louis Koo, Eric Chang, and Miriam Yung, who collectively bring to life a narrative rich with emotional depth of cultural significance. The plot, or the summary of this film, is intricately weaves the stories of various characters in Aberdeen, a district known for its vibrant fishing community and stunning harbor views. It delves into the complexities of family dynamics and personal aspirations, highlighting the tension between traditional values and the demands of modern urban life. Each character faces their own set of challenges, reflecting the universal struggle of identity and belonging. The character dynamics. For Gigi Leung, it embodies a struggle between family expectations and personal identity, capturing the essence of many individuals caught in similar society's pressures. For Louis Koo, it represents the modern urbanite, grappling with his own life challenges while navigating the fast-paced environment of Hong Kong. The supporting characters, played by Eric Chang and Miriam Yung, further enrich the narrative, each illustrating different aspects of contemporary life and the generational conflicts that arise from it. The themes. The film addresses significant themes such as generational conflicts. It explores how differing values between parents and children can lead to misunderstanding and emotional rifts. Conclusion. Aberdeen serves as a heartfelt tribute to the lives of its characters, set against the vibrant backdrop of one of Hong Kong's most iconic neighborhoods. It captures the essence of a society in transition, making it a significant contribution to the canon of Hong Kong cinema. Through its exploration of universal themes, the film resonates with audiences both locally and internationally, affirming the enduring relevance of its narrative.
Okay, thank you for the introduction.
Hello everyone, good day to all. This is Kharl Elias, and I'm going to report about the cultural context of the movie Aberdeen. It also focuses on the historical background, social norms, and key events or traditions that might showcase through the movie Aberdeen. So, Aberdeen doesn't directly focus on a specific historical event, but it does provide cultural and social insights into the life of modern Hong Kong, which is shaped by its historical background. How the cultural background entails with this kind of movie. Of course, this family drama explores the relationships within a contemporary Hong Kong family. Also, Hong Kong or this movie, Aberdeen also focuses on the colonial past. The story takes place in a modern Hong Kong, but the remnants of the British colonial influence, such as in language, culture, and social structure, can be felt. So, as we watch the movie Aberdeen, it still showcase how the British colonialism affects the cultural context or the social norms of a specific Hong Kong family. Of course, the Aberdeen movie showcases the economic development from a fishing village that became a global financial hub. That is also the reference of the movie. The characters' lives and struggles are shaped by the socio-economic environment developed in the wake of Hong Kong's transformation after the World War II. This key social norm in Hong Kong, deeply rooted in Chinese cultural traditions, meaning to say that a remnant of a British colonialism rule of a British also mixed with the Chinese cultural traditions. That is that is showcased on the Hong Kong's family in this movie Aberdeen. And one thing that it also focuses on the Chinese cultural tradition, and that is the respect to the elders and the filial piety. Throughout the film, the theme of sacrifice for family is portrayed as a significant social norm. Characters are shown making personal sacrifices, sometimes at the expense of their own happiness and aspirations. Also, aside from being family expectations, family culture in this movie, it is also focuses on the gender expressions, where it is also explored in this movie. It particularly focuses on the terms of the roles of women that were played on the characters of this movie. The female characters, especially the mother figure, are depicted as the central to the family's emotional well-being and are expected to perform traditional roles, including caregiving, even when facing personal challenges. This film highlights the generational tensions between parents and their adult children, a common feature in many Hong Kong families. If we're going to compare it to the family, Filipino family culture and tradition, they have a little bit similarities. Being more dependent to the family, being the women, the mother itself is being more respectable on the family affairs, the connection of the family members. They have a little bit similarity of the Hong Kong family culture and traditions, as well as to the family of the Filipinos culture and traditions. So that is about the cultural context that depicts the historical background, social norms, key events, and traditions of this movie, Aberdeen.
And now, me and Kelly will talk about the character analyze. And Kelly may start now. Thank you.
Okay, first let me introduce the characters. The characters first, the father Cheung Dong, he is and he has a girlfriend called Ta. Also, the son he has a son and a daughter. The son is called Chen Wei Tao, and the daughter is called Chen Wei Qing. There is Chen Wei Qing is the elder sister, and Chen Wei Tao is the younger brother. This is this is typical in Hong Kong and also the whole Canton areas because always they need because the Cantonese family always wanted son to carry the family line in traditional ideas. And Chen Wei Tao has a wife called Cici Chen, and they have a daughter called COIL. Also, Chen Wei Qing has a couple. Also, yeah. Next. For Chen's family, they are their ancestors and Chen at a young age they are freshmen, and it is a typical Hong Kong family because those who live in a Aberdeen area in the past used to be fishermen, and the Aberdeen used to be a fishing village. For Chen after he did not be a fisherman, he was a tourist Peras. He is an old-fashioned, traditional, and stubborn man like most elders in Hong Kong. But his son Chen Wei Tao is a teacher, and he married with a model. And Chen Wei Qing is a guide in a museum, and she married to a doctor. They are very typical middle class in Hong Kong as middle-aged person now. They live in apartments or mansions, and they're always under pressures and many different kind of troubles every day, and they are worried about their everyday life, and also they cannot deal with their fathers or for their father's relationship because they have different ideas. Okay, next is Chris.
Okay, thank you, Kelly. And I will talk more about the characters. This film is talking about two generations of individuals in Hong Kong today. Influenced by the traditional Chinese value, there exists an expectation to showcase that the best image to others. Captured in the saying that family shame should not be aired in the public, 家醜不出外傳. This sharply contrasts with contemporary Western ideals of self-love and self-acceptance. And it is this divergence that creates conflicts among the characters. The father, Zhang Dong, started as a fisherman before becoming a terrorist. Following the death of his wife, he met his girlfriend, Ta Jie, at the nightclub and often brought her to family events, even to honor his late wife. This upset his son, who feared it would adversely affect his daughter, Peggy, leading to the strained relationship between the father and son. Although he wishes to repair family bonds, it is challenging for a traditional Chinese man to convey this. And the son, Zheng Wei Tao, is a famous tutor married to Cici, with whom he has a daughter. However, he questions whether their daughter is truly his biological child, since she does not resemble either parent. This still arises from the fact that his wife Cici underwent cosmetic surgery period to her modeling career and has kept her past private to maintain her image. And the daughter, Cheung worked as a museum tour guide and is married to a daughter. Her relationship with her parents is somewhat distant. This distance originated from an incident when she was 11, during a game where her younger brother pretended to care for a baby, resulting in an embarrassing moment when their mother entered. Since that time, she has felt that her mother does not like her. She also seldom communicates with her father and only learned through his explanation that, as she approached her teenage years, he believed it was inappropriate to overly close to her, prevent misunderstandings. This example clearly demonstrated that each family grapples with misunderstanding stemming from poor communications. Like Cheung Dong, his traditional mindset make him and his sons a tense relationship. And Cheung Wai-to, who is a famous tutor, always claiming that knowledge changes fate. But he also worried about his daughter's appearance, fearing it may complicate her future. And the daughter, Cheung Wai-jing, struggles to move past her childhood experience, resulting in ongoing pain. This challenge reflects the difficulties faced by traditional Chinese men and women. Although the film lightly addresses the resolution of these issues, it still provides insight into the struggles experienced by two generations of Hong Kong people, navigating in intersection of Eastern and Western cultures. And we will talk about the theme and message. We will pass this to another classmate.
I would like to talk about the primary themes in this movie. The first theme is family relationship. For conflict and reconciliation, the movie reveals the tension within the family through the conflict between characters. For example, Cheung Wai-jing has a knot in her heart because she was scolded by her parents for a wrongdoing in her childhood and feels parents dislike her, but eventually makes up with her father. Misunderstanding and contradictions between the characters often emerge, especially the relationship between parents and children, reflecting the differences in the views and values of different generations toward life. The second theme is identity. There is an exploration of identity. The characters face doubts about their own identities in their life, such as Chloe was suspected by her father of being her own child because she was ugly. The lives of the character reflect Hong Kong people's struggle between traditional and modern identities. As for the self-researching, every character in the movie is searching for own position. Like Cheung Wai-jing finally let go of heart and makes up with family. This process is full of confusion and exploration, highlighting the general confusion faced by modern people. The last theme is loneliness and connection. In the term of loneliness, characters' loneliness is often apparent. Cheung Wai-jing is depressed that her husband doesn't care about the family. This sense of loneliness emphasizes the phenomenon of isolation in modern society, even though there are relatives around. In the process of searching for connect, the character longs for deeper connection with others. For example, Xing pretends to return a parcel to draw her husband's attention to her. This longing drives them to work hard to repair their relationship and find emotional support and understanding. Let's move on to the next part.
About the cultural messages, the first one is the family concept of Hong Kong people. The film emphasizes the importance of family to Hong Kong people and depicts the love and bond between family members. The interaction between the characters is just like what director Edmund Pong said. The characters have friction with their families during their growth until this friction becomes a knot in their heart, and in the end they find that it's a conflict between themselves and themselves. The second one is cultural identity. In a multicultural context, the film showcases Hong Kong's unique identity, emphasizes the uniqueness and inheritance of local culture, and reflects the adherence to and identification with local culture. The use of Cantonese and traditional terms in the dialogues and life scenes in the film enhance the expressiveness of local culture. The last one is social status. The film reflects the current social development status of Hong Kong at that time through the story background and character experience through the characters' occupations, living environment, and economic conditions, and reviews the social problems and life problems of people under the rapid economic development. The film reflects how Hong Kong found a balance between traditional and modernity in the process of modernization through the characters' lifestyles and values. Next part is visual analysis.
Yeah, and we will play another video from other classmate, and please wait a moment.
Hi everyone, good evening. Now I'm going to continue the discussion about the visual analysis of the film. Use of aesthetics to represent culture. So since my partner already discussed the two visual analysis, and now I'm going to continue the another two since there are 4 visual analysis. So the third visual analysis is the costume design. Aberdeen's costumes showcase the social and generational diversity in the community and family. The more traditional attire of older character reflects values associated with cultural pride and family lineage. The younger characters, on the other hand, frequently take on Western-inspired looks, signifying the impact of globalization and the need for independence. So, costumes also allude to a person's identity and social standing through minute elements. So, let's say, for instance, younger family members can dress in expensive Western fashion, so show off their wealth and modernity. So, whereas parents or grandparents might dress simply and modestly to symbolize traditional virtues like thrift and humility. And lastly, symbolism in visuals. In order to enhance the cultural story, Pan Hu Ching regularly employs symbolic imagery. For example, her use of water and animal themes reflect traditional Chinese symbolism of luck, prosperity, and family unity. Fish tanks, which are frequently shown indoors, represent observation and confinement and how family members may feel constrained by their assigned tasks. Reflective surfaces and mirrors also produce visual layers that symbolize self-reflection and the characters' structured identities. Encapsulating the dualities of Hong Kong life, traditional against modern, personal versus and family. So that's all. Thank you. And once again, this is Northaina Adjarail.
Hello, I am Reymart from Negros Oriental State University in the Philippines, and our part of the presentation is the visual analysis, the use of aesthetics to represent culture. So Pang Ho Chin's 2014 film Aberdeen explores the complex lives of a Hong Kong family while showcasing the city's distinctive fusion of modern and traditional cultural components through artistic choices. The aesthetics of the movie, including its set design, costumes, and cinematography, successfully convey the value, generational disputes, and identity problems of modern Hong Kong society. This visual analysis focuses on how the movie portrays this diverse cultural landscape through aesthetics. And number one is cinematography and color palette. Aberdeen frequently uses contrasting color palettes to show Hong Kong's modern and traditional features. Cooler, more brilliant colors are used to depict the city's more commercial parts, whereas warm, softer colors are used to depict older generations and traditional settings. This visual contrast highlights the age gap in cultural identity and to represents the city's blending and hypermodernity and old rituals. Second is the setting and architecture. The movie takes place in a variety of locations, including traditional religious places, expansive cityscapes, and little apartment buildings. The intimacy and claustrophobia of urban life are captured in these scenes, which mirror the living circumstances of many families in Hong Kong. In order to contrast the realities of daily existence with hopes of upward mobility, these rooms are set to opposite larger, vacant regions that stand for ideals of riches and modernity. The film's visual narrative incorporates cultural locations such as temples and traditional stores to highlight Hong Kong's spiritual legacy. A visual representation for the conflict between tradition and modernity, the temple's elaborate, ornate designs stand out against the minimalist architecture of the more recent metropolitan buildings. So those are the two use of aesthetics to represent culture in the movie entitled Aberdeen, and there are other two use of aesthetics that will be discussed from my partner. Thank you.
Hello, good evening. So in conclusion, the summary of Aberdeen. So in the conclusion of Aberdeen, the family's problem reached a climax. So it leads to a significant confrontations and moments of clarity. So each character faces their own personal battles and acknowledges how their actions have affected their loved ones. So the film ultimately underscores the significance of communication and reconciliation as the family members begin to understand and support each other despite their differences. So the ending leaves the audience with a sense of optimism, highlighting the possibility of healing and connection within a fractured family. So as the as the movie progresses, me and my partner observe that each family member's path to self-awareness and acceptance. The father, who was previously emotionally distant and burdened by past regrets. So he takes the initiative to repair his relationship with his children by sharing his vulnerabilities, and his willingness to open up and seek forgiveness marks a crucial turning point, paving the way for a deeper emotional connection. And the last part will be discussed with my partner, Antonette.
So his willingness to open up and seek forgiveness marks a crucial turning point, paving the way for a deeper emotional connection. The film resolution is both touching and uplifting, as the family member come together to celebrate their renewed bond. The final scenes are filled with genuine connections and affection, providing a sense of closure and hope. A Burden conveys a clear message despite the challenges and conflicts that arise. The power of love and understanding can heal even the deepest wounds. In the end, a Aberdeen serves a powerful reminder of the resilience of the human spirit and the ending strong and the ending strength, of family ties. It encourages viewers to reflect on their own relationships and the importance of communication, forgiveness, and support. The film heartfelt conclusion resonates long after the credits roll, leaving a lasting impact of all who watch it. So that's all. Thank you.